Hello and welcome to Griffin, Indiana. We're currently loading up with soybeans. So in our last episode we got our potatoes planted. Now we have rested till June because we didn't have anything else to do. Now soybeans are at a good price. They're slightly better priced sending them on the train. However, it's not much difference than just sending them at the farmer's market. So I'm just going to send them to the farmer's market because it is a lot less hassle. I think in total it would give us like $1,000 less. Just don't see the worth in hiring a train for that. Okay, that's us full. We'll get down to the farmer's market. The plan for today is to get this done. We'll see how much money we have from it. Don't have anything else to sell. Now, I think our potatoes are going to be the next thing that we need to harvest, but we don't have the harvester for them, which we will need to get. And we don't, as I say, we don't have much diversity on the farm yet. So we are resting a lot between jobs. Now I might do a contract or two just to see how much money we can get in to do that, because I do want to get a piece of land for our potato production site. We might have to do some contract work to help with the cash for that. We'll see once we get this sold and when we look at the potato harvester and see how much money we've got left. So we got 93,000 for the first full bin, and then that partial bin there we have 41,000. So that is a nice amount of money. 130 odd thousand. So I'll get this back to the farm and then we'll nip to the shop to see about our potato harvester. The reason I want to get the production plant up and going as well is just for storage. So we are going to need a potato storage place as well, which again is more money. The production plant that I'm looking at takes I think it's 200,000 when I've done the testing of it. And I think our field is going to yield quite a lot of potatoes. I think we can check how much it's going to yield actually if we go into it. We'll do that once we get this back as well. Yeah, I need storage. Production site would have storage on it, so and we can start running it as well, I think. Yeah, we can start running the premium potato bit. We would need to put some oil in it to do the vegetable fat, but we can get onto that once we get some oil made again. Storage is key, because if I don't have any storage we will just be dumping them on the ground. Our potatoes we can harvest in August, and our sunflowers we can do in October. So we do have a couple months that we can do some contracts on. So we'll have a quick look to see if there's any decent contract. Now looking at the money and how much we're going to pay for our harvester, the harvester is pretty much 600,000. We have 65,000. Now the plot of land that I want to get is 29,000, 30,000 loosely, and the production site is 80, so we need 110. And then if we're going to get storage for this site, I don't know how much that is, I would have to check, but we do have these two sort of things up our sleeve. We're not going to be doing any more grass for silage. If we get horses, we'll need hay and things. We won't even need it for them. I'm not planning on doing any milk for the productions or anything at this moment in time. If we do, then we'd maybe look at something else, but we don't need these. I think we should get rid of these, see what it brings us, and then reevaluate our financial situation after. We'll quickly get these sold. So it's got both of those sold and it's given us 69,000. Now, this is the storage that I was looking at. I need to try and see how we best fit this in. Okay, cross that bridge when we come to it, but that's 100. And basically our... let's quickly go to... Where is it? Where is it? This one. We've got 80,000 for this as well, so we're at 180. And I'll go to the map. We're wanting to buy 59. So that's 31,000. So we need 210, 220,000 say just to cover any landscaping we need to do. And we don't currently have that. We're about 70,000 short. We need to try and prioritise what we want done. Or we get a lot of money for contract work. But we'll see. We will see. Because I can always sell some of the potatoes if we need to. Let's double check the price of when potatoes do sell at the best. Potatoes best price is January, so it would be a fair wait to try and get some potatoes sold at a good price, or we just take the hit on them. But yeah, we've got many decisions to make, so let's just get on to trying to make some money. So we do have a few contracts that I'm thinking of doing. So field 14, harvest. It's not too massive. It's about what we have. But I think we can just skip using this equipment and saving ourselves 1,500 and using our own equipment. Field 3 is a large field, maybe twice the size of what we've got. So I think we will... HH milling, that's quite a far drive as well to take that, to haul it. That's not too bad. So we could probably do these two harvesting ones, which will get us about, I don't know, 15,000. Not 15,000, about 25,000 all in all, once everything's done. And I'm debating whether to do this grass one as well. So we can do 3 at a time. I think we will accept all of these. It's just hay. I think we'll obviously need to borrow the items on this one first. Then we'll probably have to move some of these away. So I'll get all of the stuff sort of shifted and get all these contracts accepted. Today going to be a contract day. Need to see how much we actually get filmed of it, because it might be a bit manic. But we'll get some money in. So we are on our contracted barley field with our equipment. We'll get this opened up. I'll get a worker on it so I can go and check on our grass or hay contract. And I've got the 2 vehicles up there, one's cutting and one is tedding. And we do have to get everything else taken up. But we've started that process and I've just got workers bashing that out. I'm still hesitant about taking the contract on field 3 just because it's quite big, far away from us. And yeah, pretty much having flashbacks to those 2 massive corn field contracts that we've done. So I'm on the fence about it. No rush because we've got other fields that could come up to get harvested or other jobs that we can do. So we'll get these 2 contracts done and then we'll just see. So today we are contract kings. I think I should be good just doing that. This is a really nice square field. I think the other edge just goes into another field. So this is the only edge that would have caused us any issues. I think I can just set this guy off. Watch this, I'll come back and I'll be on its roof or something, no doubt. Knowing my luck. So the cutting and the heading is done. I've now got a windrow. I've also got the other case is actually bringing the baler up just behind me. Our harvester on the other contract is doing pretty well. We've got 2 loads out of him so far. And yes, contracting is going okay. It's just busy moving him, constantly going between vehicles. You've got so much going on. I think this is the one that goes to one side, isn't it? So you can do like a double up, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, we'll get this done. And we'll just keep checking on our harvester as we go. Monster rows done. I've just been focusing on this, not even checked on the harvester. I just wanted to get this done. They might be a bit fat, these rows, but they'll do. So I think I'm just going to get a worker to do this from now. We'll go check on our harvester. Once that's sorted, we'll jump into the baler and get going with that. Yeah, we need to empty the harvester. We're about a third of the way across. And we've got almost a full section. So, depending on what the soil type is, I think we're going to be a load and a half. But we'll soon see once we get it all done. Right, let's go and get into the baler and see what we can hit. Well, it's going to be a lot of bales, I know that, because there's quite a lot of grass up there. Still need to get the transport thing, the bale stacker up there, but once the windrow's done, we'll get the other case to go and pick up that. Let's go over to the case. So we're on to collecting the bales now. Still got a few more bales, a few more rows to pick up with the baler, but we're almost finished with it. So it's just to collect the bales. It has been a fairly long process, but it's been busy because I've just been sort of plodding about. I'm not sure how much footage I've actually got to show you, because it's been, it's been flashing between all vehicles again. I don't particularly like doing contracts, but they're money, so yeah, it's just, we have to show it, it's all over the place. But we're getting it done. We have our money target goal in place. We need what? Well, I need to try and get at least 100,000 from contracts, which I don't think we'll do all at once, but we'll see. So this is our first load of the barley contract. We are going to the grain mill, which is pretty much to the other side of the map. Doesn't take too long in this. Now we need to quickly come back. I set a worker to take the bale stacker up, because we got the things in that notification, that the harvester was full. So when I went and done that, then I realised, oh, we're going to have to go deliver it. So yep, that's probably up there by now. Still need to finish off the baling and get all those picked up, but we can start. I don't know whether just to finish the baling all at once or start picking them up as a load. We might just finish the baling, so then that task's done, and then start stacking them. Yeah, all over the place. Good fun, nice and busy. That is the baling completed. Now we do have a partial bale, and we have 45 bales to be picked up. Now I think that stacker takes 14. It'll be 4 trips at least. I'm just going to park this over here, and then we'll get the stacker started. I will check on our harvester as well, because it seems to be going through the barley very fast. I'm pretty sure this only holds 14. So we will be, doing a lot of trips. Now my harvester needs emptied. I'm going to take this up to the roadside up here, and then we'll get a worker to take it to Larson's animal sell point, I believe. Okay, so apparently one load is 51% of what we have to transport. Now, I think I have 2 loads at least left to go. We've produced 45 bales, 2 more loads. Well, next load 28 delivered, one after that 42, and then 3 left. So yeah, that's all other contracts seem to be quite tight. Like there's a little bit extra. This one seems like it's going to have quite a bit extra. Not complaining, there'll be more money for us. Right, setting this off again so that we can get our barley field finish off. Okay, that is the barley field all harvested. Now we just need to get what we've got left in here, and then send this to the mill. Not quite a full load, so we might be quite spot on pretty much. I don't think we're going to have much extra. Okay, so we're now at the mill. We'll get this tipped and we'll get the contract finished as soon as we get it done. Not bad, I made an extra 6,000 there on that contract. So we'll go straight to the contract page and collect. We're looking a bit better now. I'm just going to try and get this tidied up. A worker taking the hay into town, so we'll leave them to do that so we can get tidied up and take everything back to the farm. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to... I'm tempted just to sleep, rest till the next day and see what other contracts come up. Just there's something just to not want to do that other field. Like if a field up this end comes up on this side of town, fine. But it's just, yeah, it's just bringing back memories of that long 2 contracts that we've done previously. We'll get this tidied up. Oh, there's our hay going down there. We'll need to jump across to that soon. We'll get this on the road going up to our farm and then I'll jump into that. It'll probably be almost a destination. Back up. If this completes it, I will check the price of the hay, but I think we are just going to sell it. We do need the money. Obviously we can't complete the contract either because we lose all the equipment that we need to take off the bales. So we'll have to keep the contract open until we get the next 2 loads done. Well, load and then a few bales, which is just the annoying thing. Okay, so that's it complete, and we made 700. What price are bales going? Thank you, cow. There's not much difference, we're just going to sell everything. That's like nothing at all really. So we have 17 bales. I don't even know how many litres is in them. These are 8,000 litre bales. We should get, what, 17, let's do some quick maths. 17 times 136,000 litres we have extra. As long as the price doesn't drop too bad, we should get about 12,000 from that. Well, yeah, that's a nice bonus, to be honest. And I didn't want to do any grass contracts. I said before, I think we will sleep and see if there's another contract we can maybe do to finish the episode off with. So that'd be 3 contracts we've done. There's just none at the moment. If there's not any contracts, we probably will just say that's the end of the episode. But yes, we'll double check. Okay, I'm going to set this off again. Just because we can get our Kubota back now. We're actually in the Mac, not the Kubota. This was the next one on the tab. We'll just get this back. We'll rest up after we get these bales sold. And we'll see if there's any contract. If there is another contract, like something that we could do fairly quickly, we'll get that out and we'll end the episode on that. If there's not any contract, we'll check potatoes, but I don't think they're ready to go till August. So we will just probably sleep again, see if there's another contract in August before we do our potatoes. If we have to do that, we'll probably just end the episode after checking that there's none for tomorrow, to be honest. Because we put quite a shift in. Don't know, again, that's the thing. I have done some clear bits that are for time lapses and stuff, but when I'm doing tons of different things, I always struggle with what footage to use because I'm just tabbing between everything. And it's just like a mess when you come to look at it editing. I'd love to know how other people actually, how they do it. They seem to be so effortless. Probably because they don't speak about it. The hidden thing. Yeah, that's the Mac brought back. Now we just need the Kubota with the header, but our bales should be at destination. Get these thingied off, and then we need to get the last 3. I could have maybe tried to put the last 3 on it. When I've done that before with a loader like this, you either tend to get the bales catapulted miles away when you try and put them on top or somewhere when you're driving, or you and the vehicle get catapulted into the abyss. So instead of doing that, we're just playing it safe. Thank you again, cow. Oh, well that's 11,000 now. Pretty much 12,000 actually if you count the last mount we got. So just need to go and pick up the last 3. And then that will be us. Those 2 big contracts. Okay, let's get these 3 done and sold. And then we can rest up. See what tomorrow brings on the old contract. It's another 2,000. So that's like 14,000 extra we've got just from selling the extra bales that we had. Thank you again, cow. Why did I think we were getting 30,000 for this contract? It's only 20. Go ahead of myself. Reimbursement costs. What's this for? Fuel, maybe? I don't know. Collect. Okay. We are a bit short. But there are these contracts available. We will quickly rest and then see what contracts we have available to us in July. So we are into July. And we have 2 contracts that I'm going to show you that we got done. As you see, I'm grabbing the cultivator. So we accepted a cultivating contract on 14, which is the field that we've just done. And then I also accepted a harvest of oats on field 24. So that's this field that we've also done previously as well. So I'm going to get the cultivating field done this episode, and we're going to leave field 24 for next episode. These ones are, I've not got contracts for these, but they are ready to harvest, but I'm not too bored. I think with these 2 contracts that we're going to do, we'll be okay financially to do what we need to do in terms of buying the land and buying production facility. Now, when it comes to the crop storage, that's another story. But we can sell some potatoes to fund it. But I think these 2 more contracts and then we're done. But only 1 more for this episode, because we've done quite a lot. We'll do the oat contract at the start of the next episode before we get our potatoes done. Or at the same time, I can't remember when oats actually need harvested, if they can be harvested in August at the same time, because that would mean we could do 2 things at once. But the issue with that is lorry space because we only have the one lorry and one trailer. It might not be a good idea, Greg. We'll get... I can't remember how much turn and circle this needs. Should we do 2 passes down the edge or 1 to open it up? I think we'll stick with 1. We'll go with 1. And then we'll start doing rows. So that is us completed that cultivating contract. We shall go and get our money. We still have this one, which is active for the oat field. And that is going to be next episode. We get onto that. So that is going to be us for this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Also consider subscribing, helps us out massively. And I will see you guys again next week. So thanks again, and goodbye.